people want that one thing from you, they'll call you for it. So I find myself, sort of like torn between doing multiple things that I find extremely interesting and sort of like spreading myself across genres and styles and stuff like that, but also, like not knowing what my main thing is. And I wonder, like, with your experience, what do you think about versatility versus?
Well, I wanted to be a rock drummer. I wanted to wear a glittering jacket or something, get on the stage and do that stuff. I was sitting in a studio called Trident Studio in Soho in London. I was helping this musician named George Harrison edit an Indian record of Ravi Shankar, Ali Akbar Khan, and my father. They had played a concert. It was a live concert, so it was an hour and a half long piece, and we had to cut it down to 40 minutes. So I was asked by Ravi Shankar to go help George cut it down. So I was doing that. And through, like obscene number of bowls of yogurt and nuts and honey, which is what he loved to do. That's one of the reasons why I don't eat yogurt anymore. There were mountains of it that I ate. I mean, I eat it, but not as much. So the topic came up. We were just talking through one of those yogurt experiences. And I mentioned to George, I wanted to play drums. I wanted to, and he said, and he looked at me, and I said, you should play sitar. You've learned sitar with Ravi Shankar. And so why don't you play along? You've played it in Wonderwall or whatever, play it. And he said, Zakir, this is the thing. I have learned to play the sitar a bit, but I'm not a good sitar player. I'm just, somebody who has learned a little bit of sitar. So I don't want to in any way demean what I've learned from my teacher. I don't want to insult his opulence, whatever it is that he is, by playing mediocre sitar. But what I can do is take whatever I've learned on the sitar and transpose it on my instrument, guitar, which I'm comfortable with, and really pay homage to where that knowledge has come from. And in doing so, I will make my instrument a little bit more versatile. And I will, I will find a different avenue to be able to, explore and add another shade into my music personality. And he said to me, why do you want to be a drummer when one of the most important reasons you are here is because you do something that's unique. I have 500 drummers who are standing outside that studio in line waiting for me to point to one of them and say, come in. Why do you want to be the 501 back there? I don't need that, but I need you here as a tabla player. So be a tabla player, but be a drumming tabla player. Be a conga player, tabla player. Be a djembe tabla player. Be a timbale tabla player. Take all that information, put it here, and make your tabla the most versatile percussion instrument there is in the world. You have that unique thing, you bring that here and onto the table and pay homage to all these masters. But more than that, expand the horizons of the tradition that you represent. And that's important. And so that's a lesson I learned. Same thing John McLaughlin said to me. He studied Veena at Wesleyan. So I said the same thing, and he said, well, I can't play it as good, but I can play the guitar and play the Veena on the guitar. And it made total sense to me. So the versatility is not in being able to play a tabla and play congas, play bongos, play piano or whatever else, or sing. But versatility is in being able to create multiple images of that which you represent, that the core of you represents, in a way that it appears to be a visual meant for that instrument. that if I'm playing, you know, a Latin kind of rhythm, you know, so. So, yes.